I'm Jessica.
Hi, I'm Christeena.
And you're watching Game of Tomes. Today we're going to be doing our January wrap-up. We both read 6 books.
Yep. Which is actually, pretty good for me.
Me too.
It's actually, really good for me.
I don't normally read that many books.
Me either.
I've been very motivated to read recently.
Me too.
And a lot of it has to do with book club.
Yeah.
And a booktube.
Yep.
And all things book.
Buying more books.
Buying books. Getting books for Christmas. We've been very book happy recently.
Yeah, I tackled my actual first book I got for Christmas.
Cool.
This month, so.
Me too.
Awesome.
And it was a book that you got me.
Hey, mine too. Actually, yeah, I take it back. I did too.
Oh, yeah, that's
Christmas.
right.
But yeah, yours, yeah. So, my first one I finished in January was Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. Jessica let me borrow it. It was part of my carryover into the new year with finishing and reading all the Harry Potter stuff that I hadn't read in years, and also The Cursed Child and this one and Tales of Beedle the Bard. So, finished it. Loved it.
Cool.
And the annotations by Harry and Ron and Hermione were super funny, like you said. So, glad I did it. So, here's your book back.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
I'll put it in my Mischief Managed bag.
What?
How cool is that? I won it in a contest. And I feel super cool.
That is very, very cool. With your Dobby video.
Yeah. Hardback Hoarder and Paper Fairy and Read All the Books had a 7 Days of Harry Potter giveaways. And each day was a new, challenge that you could enter and do. And one of them was a What's in My Bag video.
Yeah.
And you needed to, pull out things that were in your bag as a character or what that character would have in their bag.
Yeah.
And I did a Dobby video. It's on my Twitter if you want to see it. I think I pinned it on my Twitter if you want to watch that video.
I think so.
It was kind of just silly and whatever.
It's funny.
And anyway, I won this Mischief Managed bag with wands on it, and I'm just super proud of it, and I use it to carry my books to Christeena.
And these are everybody's wands though.
Yeah,
it's
Elder,
Hermione. Yeah, and then I think this one's Luna's.
I don't have all the other ones. These two are the ones that I recognize.
Well, I remember from Megan's, I really liked this one, and it was, whose was it? I want to say maybe Luna's, but I can't remember for sure.
I like Fleur's one. Have you seen it? It's green and it has swirlies. But anyway, yeah, cool. So thank you. I've been meaning to tweet it out a thank you, but I haven't. And anyway, I really love it. And it just makes me so happy when I look at it.
Super cool.
So yeah, I feel super Harry. I've got a Harry Potter book in there in the bag. I'm wearing my Gryffindor shirt.
Yeah.
Anyways, I need some Game of Thrones merch.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah. This shirt was given to me. It's from a friend from high school.
Who also obviously loves Harry Potter.
Yeah, it's just it's sentimental.
Yeah, that's really sweet.
Alright. Hey, let's just talk. Yeah, dude.
we read 3 of the same books this month.
We really did.
So.
Next we read The Bell Jar by Sylvia Plath. And we have a review and discussion video on this. So check that out. We really liked it.
Yeah, a lot.
We did. So we'll have those videos linked below. This is my library copy. I'm going to take it back soon. I rechecked it out so that I could just hold it for this video.
So next, together, we read Smoke Gets in Your Eyes and Other Lessons from the Crematory by Caitlin Dowdy. We read it for our book club, and we have a wonderful video on why you need to read this book. We will link it below, and you need to read it. So to find out why, go watch our video.
Yeah.
It was really good.
Yeah, I like making that video, and I really like Caitlin Doty and her website, her YouTube channel called Ask a Mortician.
Yep.
Which is excellent, and we could not recommend this book highly enough.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, I don't have my copy of this because I lent it out to a friend.
Yeah,
but
and this is not mine. This is a library.
Is that a receipt?
Yeah.
Is that a receipt?
Okay, that's the library receipt.
Oh, okay. Well,
I kept it so that I would know when that they were due.
To be fair, you should probably take it.
It has one of these in it.
Hey, that's cool.
Yeah.
I like those things.
I do too. I don't need this anymore because I rechecked them out and now the date is different.
Oh, okay. So we read The Handmaid's Tale, and we buddy read it with Andrea over at the Overstuffed Bookcase.
Yeah.
Again, we have a review and a discussion video on this book as well.
Yeah.
Because This one also becomes highly, highly recommended by us.
Yes.
It's super relevant to things that are going on today, no matter what you feel about, but it brings up so many good conversation topics, so you should check it out. And if you have read it, go to our discussion video and discuss it with us, because we absolutely loved it and would love to talk about it. So,
good job.
Thank you. We read that.
we read it.
The other book we read together,
Persepolis by Marjane Satrapi. It was a graphic novel set in the Middle East during the Iran-Iraq War. It was good. We didn't love this book, and I think part of that is because, one, we don't have enough, like,
knowledge about,
the political history of the Middle East.
Yeah.
And also,
I feel like not just that, but like the cultural information about it as well.
And I did like it because I was introduced to some things that I didn't know before.
Right.
And I like her, but
it took place in what, the 70s?
80s.
80s?
Yeah. So it was good.
It was good. I enjoyed it.
And there's a second one.
I just feel like I would have gotten more out of it if I would have known more about the culture and about the history.
Yeah.
But I mean, it was still good.
Our book club we've decided that we're going to start reading books, like novels and a graphic novel in 1 month, and I think we've decided that we're going to start taking turns buying the graphic novel, and so that way
we don't end up buying it and then like
now we have 2 copies, and I could have just given her this to like.
Yeah, I could have gone without specifically buying it. So we're going to take turns, and that way, you know.
And our library doesn't have like a great selection of graphic novels, and we don't have a new bookstore here.
No.
And there are like 0 graphic novels at the bookseller, so we're forced to buy this.
Very, very small town. So
yeah, that one.
So next I read Heartless by Marissa Meyer, and this was one of the books. No, I got this from my sister-in-law for Christmas with a wine glass, which was really cool. And I read this, and I loved it.
You did?
Loved it, loved it.
Yeah.
Loved it.
It's a standalone, right?
Yes. And I don't see how she could, I mean, like, I guess she could come out with a sequel, but the way it ended, like, I don't think so. I'm pretty sure it's just going to be a standalone.
Yeah.
But I really, really enjoyed it, and that was the first one I could knock off my list that I got for Christmas that I need to read, so 1 down, and I don't want to count how many left.
1 trillion more to go. I listened to the next book, and that was So You've Been Publicly Shamed by Jon Ronson. Ron Johnson? Hold on.
Jon Ronson.
Jon Ronson. Yeah. It was good.
It's a non-fiction book, isn't it?
It is non-fiction. I read it. It was Ariel Bisset's favorite book of the year, and it's like It's like it's a series of case studies where he looks at people who have been publicly shamed on the internet, and he really looks into why people are doing this.
Right.
And the cultural phenomenon of ganging up on someone when they've done something wrong, and like being relentless in their shaming of other people. And also he looks at like shaming from the past and why shaming can be very ineffective method of it's ineffective and it can be effective in some places, and he studies shame in its entirety. Anyway, I thought it was really good. Content warning though, there's a lot of F-bombs. I ended up like not being able to listen to this when my 5-year-old was around. But I liked it. It was a good read. I'm glad I read it.
Good.
Okay.
Glad to hear that.
Yeah.
Cool.
Your turn.
My last one I had finished yesterday, but I'm counting it for January, is my Christmas gift from Jessica, which was The Princess Bride. And I loved it.
You did?
I was one who, I've seen the movie last month, and I was like, I like the movie, you know, and then reading the book, I was like, wow, this is a lot better than the movie because there's a lot more backstories to people and characters in here, and I really liked it. I liked it a lot. It made me really love the characters a lot more. I mean, I loved him in the movie, but reading it, when I could also like picture the
Yes.
characters, you know.
That's why I like
And I was like, oh, you know, it goes into a lot more detail about their backstories, and then it also kind of explains some jokes in the movie where like it's kind of like they'll do something in the movie and it's like you don't really get it, but when you read the book, you're like, that was a joke because of this that they didn't explain, you know. So I really enjoyed it. It was really good.
Cool. I grew up watching that movie, and I'm just in love with it. Maybe there's a Princess Bride tag we could do.
That would be cool.
If there's not, we should make one.
Yeah. Yes. So also this one was the 30th anniversary edition, and the introduction, there's like 2 separate ones, and the first one that he wrote about actually like meeting Andre and talking about the role and stuff like that, and how Andre was like really like wanting to do it, but then like when they were reading the script, he was reading it like too slow, and the guy that plays Indigo was like, read, yeah, he was like, read faster, and then he would read at the same pace, and was like, read faster, and then he would read at the same pace, and he finally was like, man, read faster, and then it caught on, and he was like, okay, and was doing it faster, and it's like, that's exactly what Bezic does, you know?
Yeah.
And I really liked it. It was
That's
good.
Cool. I want to reread it. You're going to let me borrow it, right?
Yeah, absolutely, dude.
Ooh, I've got one more left.
Yeah.
And it is a book that I absolutely...
I don't know why I did that. Sorry.
Absolutely love. It's one of my new favorites of all time.
Oh.
And that's the book that Christeena got me for Christmas.
Yay!
No,
wait. That was the book exchange one.
Oh, that's right. We had a book exchange, but she bought it.
I did buy it. Well, I did have you in mind when I got it, to be fair.
And I loved it. I loved it so much, and I've been wanting to read it, and everyone's talking about how much they love this book, and then I read it, and I was like, they're not joking. It is so good.
There's a sequel?
It doesn't come out till April.
Oh.
But this story wraps up like it would be a novel, like of its own, and the next book is like not a side character, but she goes off, and it follows her.
Okay.
Anyway, you need to read this.
Okay, I will. I totally will.
Because I love it.
Okay.
I love everything about this, and the characters, like, you get into the minds of all these characters, and like, half of them are not even human, and so you get to, like, go to their planets and see their culture.
Okay, that's cool.
It's so cool, and it's like an interspecies ship, and the job of the ship is to make wormholes for people to go through, and that's the job. That's their job. It is so good.
Good.
Please read this.
I will. I really, really will.
Do you want to, like, take it now?
Yeah, do you want to take this now?
Okay.
Okay. We just exchanged books we bought each other.
I didn't know how invested I was until, like, something happened, and I literally started crying. I started crying because I was like, no! And then immediately that's not what happened, and I was like, okay, I'm okay.
See, and that's how I find out that I'm invested in a lot of books, is I'm like, this is a good book, and then all of a sudden something happens, and I'm like, and I'm like, oh, man, I really like this book. Like, I didn't realize, but I guess I do. Yeah, that's cool.
It's so good.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah. I love it.
I'm excited. I just got to get through Mistborn and the book club book first. Speaking of, we are currently buddy reading Mistborn
with Samantha
from Leanne's Lit. I was just gonna say it at the same time.
It's good.
Yeah, I'm only 5 chapters in, and I'm really, really enjoying it a lot. Like,
I was supposed to read chapter 5 last night, and I got in bed. It was just like 8:30, and I was like, yeah, I can read 2 chapters tonight, because that was what, like, we have like a couple of chapters to read every day. So anyway, I was like reading last night, and I was like,
must finish chapter.
I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
I was a lightweight.
I get that way too. 6.
I love that bookmark. It's beautiful.
Obviously, it's maybe when I was like in high school or something like that. So it's like really worn out.
It's beautiful. You should show them.
This is my bookmark. My mommy cross stitches bookmarks, and she sells them on eBay. So if you want to buy some cool bookmarks, go check out eBay.
I didn't know she had an eBay thing.
Yeah, she makes them and sells them on eBay.
You should link it.
I'll link it below. I
Yeah.
will. And sometimes she does like Olaf pictures and Frozen stuff, you know, and sells them. But I'm pretty sure she sells bookmarks for like, I don't know, $5 or something like that. Maybe 10. But I mean,
Hand cross stitched.
hand cross stitched. So yeah. And if you ever want something like specific, just like, hey yo, do you have anything like this? She's totally cool. And then because I also have Let Me Keep Your Place.
Well, mine's in here. This is what we all got for our book exchange. It's got my name across the top. It says,
Yeah.
Jessica, a book is a friend you can share.
My mommy made it. So
And
I bought some for everybody at book club, and I will link it below. If you are interested in some nice handmade cross-stitch bookmarks, I will link my mommy's eBay stuff below.
That's nice.
And you can check it out. She'll ship it to you, you know, whatever.
Cool.
So again, we are buddy reading this with Samantha from Leanne's Lit. We boxed about it, and we boxed about the 3 chapters we read yesterday.
Yeah.
And we're all really enjoying it so far. Like, to the point where I've pretty much already decided that I'm going to go ahead and buy the trilogy of it. So, even though I could borrow it from my mama, I'm just going to buy my own.
Cool.
Yep. So that's what we are currently reading.
Currently reading.
I'm probably going to...
Hashtag am reading.
Yep. But that's our wrap-up for January. If you've read any of these books, we can talk about them below, or, you know, let us know what you read for January.
When you play the Game of Tomes.
You read or you die.
Come be our friends. I'm Jess, Game of Tomes on Twitter.
And I'm Christeena, GOT.
And we hope you're reading a great book. I could be in a rock band with my hair.
You could. It's very grungy. I really like it.
Give ourselves options, as we used to say.
Yeah.
Before we got confident.
Before we did it in one take. You know Sunday's a Super Bowl?
No.
This Sunday is a Super Bowl.
Well, good for those football people. John Ronson.
Ron Swanson? I don't know which one to read right now. All the books.